Hi Leo, this is going to be a reading for the next 10 days. We're going to focus on love for April 2021. This is a general reading. Please do check out your other placements, your rising, your moon, and your Venus signs, just to get a full picture of what might be going on for you. So let's get started, Leo. So we're going to check into your recent past, your current energies, and then your near future. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get the tarot on those, and then we'll discuss each one. This is for Leo for the next 10 days. This is for Leo. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Tower card, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, and then our overall energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's a couple different messages I'm feeling from this. I feel like there's some lost emotion in a relationship. If this is something that recently ended or in your current relationship, I feel like there needs to be discussions about feelings. If something's causing you to feel like you're falling out of love, they just keep expressing to have a conversation. So let's see how that fits in. Let's get into the recent past. This says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That again tells me that there's some emotional conversations that need to be had between you and a recent ex or a current relationship. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like a sense of exhaustion from trying so hard to make things work, where maybe you weren't feeling heard or you just don't feel like your emotions were recognized. And then we have the King of Cups, which is telling me that you have a tremendous amount of love to give. And if you've had a difficult time or you felt like you've had to work so hard to receive love, it's time to open up about that. So let's get a little bit more information on what's going on in each area, and then we'll clarify so we know exactly what it is that Spirit's trying to let you know. Okay, and then we have unrequited love. I wanted to grab the cards really quick, but let's go through your current energy. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Again, having a discussion about how you're feeling. Like I said, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like there's some kind of love lost, or maybe you're feeling like there's not enough love in this to keep it going. And with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords, this is being exhausted. It feels like it's just heartbreak after heartbreak and being too tired to even fight anymore. If the feelings have been lost in the relationship, we'll see what the clarifiers say, but it feels like just being tired of feeling hurt and fighting. Maybe this is some internal conflict too about a decision that you need to make, whether you want to release this relationship or not. Again, we'll get the clarifiers and find out what's going on for you. And then it says passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we have the Tower card, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So big changes. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it feels like even though you want to possibly try again in this relationship, it doesn't feel like things are moving forward. It's like there has to be a major change on both people's parts in order for you to find that passion again. And it's going to take both of you having this conversation about what's hurt, about the things that you've been arguing about, get clear about what it is that you're feeling. I feel like there's like a whole lot of emotion held up in your chest, and you just need to speak your mind, because if you don't, things in the near future may fall apart, or you feel like they're going to fall apart because of this love loss, because it doesn't feel like you can really start over again. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers and see where we're going with this. All right, so the getting to know each other. Ooh, okay, they want to talk. We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Judgment card needing to make a decision, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Those are the ones I'm going to take. So definitely needing to make a decision about this. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, I just keep feeling that sense of a loss of love. Whether the both of you have just been drifting apart emotionally and haven't been able to discuss what it is that you're feeling. Maybe things have just been crazy and busy, and over the last year, people being in each other's space so much can create a lot of conflict, especially if you don't know how to talk about what it is that you're feeling and thinking. And the universe is saying you need to make a decision. In the recent past, you really feel like there's something that's pushing you to look forward to find the happiness that is really going to fulfill you. With the Wheel of Fortune, that's saying, you know, this could be everything that you want it to be. Everything that you want it to be. That's success and happiness and fulfillment, but you need to make a decision. If you don't open up and you aren't able to say, hey, this is the way I'm feeling and this is really letting me down, then you can't work on it. You have to really, I can't express this enough. I know I'm repeating myself, but they really want you to express how it is you're feeling, because this has the potential to be really, really successful. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the unrequited love. If you felt like you weren't receiving the love that you were giving in return, because with all this heartbreak and conflict or inner conflict, I feel like you'd be surprised if you speak up. I think that's just what it's going to take. I can't get my words out today. I'm sorry, Leo. All right. We had a lot of X's coming up last week. Now a card just jumped out. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, this is very clear. We've got the Ace of Swords. So in your current energy, that's saying speak your truth. Come out and say how you've been feeling, how the events in this relationship or what has been transpiring has really hurt your feelings, and that you're exhausted from fighting. You don't want to do it anymore. That you know that the relationship has potential, but right now if things are feeling like they're falling apart, you can't do anything more than have a conversation to really express what it is that you're feeling before everything falls apart. The the Nine of Wands. I really can't talk today, guys. I apologize. Eight of Swords. So right now you just can't see how this is going to work. It's no matter what you say or do, you feel like this person just doesn't really understand what you're trying to say. It's almost as if no matter how many times you come forward and express what it is you're feeling, you feel like you're dredging through the mud. It's like, oh my God, you know, how much time, effort, energy, love, passion, whatever I need to put into this for you to understand that I want it. I want the fighting to stop. I don't want the hurt and the pain anymore. And the Eight of Swords just tells me that right now you can't see how this is going to work. No matter what, you feel like you're just surrounded by like a negative energy, and it's giving you that feeling like I just don't feel like I can move forward with, how do I want to explain this? It just feels like being surrounded by a lot of negative energy. And again, you can't see your way out of it. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the near future. So if these conversations can't be had, you feel like things are going to fall apart in the near future because it just doesn't feel like there's enough love there to keep it going. I think there is, though. I want you to have hope, because I really do feel like if you express something, again, repeating myself, I know, that you're going to be surprised at how well things could work out. All right. And then, yep, completing a cycle. So if you decide that you want to stay with this person, basically you're just going through a cycle. You're completing this particular one. It's like you had lessons to learn in the relationship in order for it to move forward. And they want you to know that this cycle's coming to an end. All that heartbreak and pain, all those things that had happened, the fighting, it's coming to an end. All right, let's get a couple more cards for the near future. And then we have the Three of Wands and the Hierophant, okay. I really like this energy. If this is something that you truly want to work out, I feel like it is, because, as I said, those kind of feelings are coming to an end. And then we have the Three of Wands. It's like starting new, starting fresh, knowing what it is that's coming in for you, recognizing that this can work if you put the effort in. And then the Hierophant is like coming to an understanding, a knowing, and really seeing this from a spiritual perspective and saying, you know, this could lead to a higher level. If you are married, then it's worth putting the effort in because you have such a deep bond and you've taken that step. And if you're not yet, it feels like if you get through this tough cycle and these changes that are happening, then it could end up in marriage. Like I said, with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune back here, I just think this has the potential to be everything that you want it to be, as long as you speak up. Okay, so let's get some advice and see what the outcome is going to be for you. I don't want to repeat myself over and over again, guys, but I mean, it just seems to be so clear. It's like once you get through the tough times and this sudden big change happens, it's like everything comes together. Maybe the fighting was over, what we were talking about last week, where it's like people from the past just kept showing up for you or your partner, and it was creating some arguments, and really it's just a reminder that the two of you actually love each other more than you loved the people in the past, and regardless of whether they're showing up or not, you're going to move forward and not let it break you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, put the work in, the Seven of Swords, leave behind whatever it was, is the message. Just put the work in. You can make this happen. Where you might have felt like there was some deception, or maybe this person always seemed to run away when there were arguments, or again, never had the ability to express themselves. The Eight of Swords is now in reverse. This is what they want you to know, that it's done. Once this cycle completes, you're not going to be confused about it anymore. You're going to see things very, very, very clearly. So be patient, because it's going to come together and you're going to find that happiness. That Wheel of Fortune is going to bring you everything that you truly want. All right, so let's get some oracle cards and see what that has to say to close out your bag. Again, guys, I apologize. I can't talk today. Just laugh at me. All right. What do we have for Leo for the next 10 days? You want me to pull from the top. So we have deep knowing, here and now, and TikTok. Okay. I know exactly what they're trying to say. So deep knowing, you know deep down that this can be fixed. These fights, these arguments, all this stuff really isn't what's important. What's important is here and now. Knowing that if you work hard on the relationship, that you can move forward and it can lead to everything you've ever desired. And then TikTok is just basically saying, be patient. I know it seems like it's going really slowly and it's not moving as quickly as you want it to, but have that patience, because things are going to work out. Once these changes happen and this cycle closes out, it's all going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay, Leo, that was a tough one. I apologize. I know I can't talk today, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with me. I hope everything worked out from last week. You'll have to let me know if the X's popped in or showed up for you in your energy. And if you're looking for a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I just saw 444. That's a good sign. Things are going in the right direction. Trust your instincts. Trust that knowing that you have within. All right, guys, have a great 10 days. I'll see you in your next reading. Love you so much.